Let's do page 3 now. This is power of a power, so we multiply the powers. X to the third to the fifth is x to the 15th. And then we have two variables in there, but each one gets treated the same. A to the fourth to the fifth, we multiply the powers, we get a to the 20, and y to the 10. Let's go back and circle that. Now here, this needs a little more explaining. Let me zoom in just a tiny bit. The little 3 on the outside is telling us you got this times this times this. Okay? Now remember, and I've nagged about this all semester, one of these by itself is a -9. This doesn't say square -3. This says square the number 3 and then make the opposite value. So this is really -9 times -9 times -9. Okay? And it's a negative times a negative times a negative is going to make a negative. Let me write the answer over here. We're going to have negative. If I hadn't done all this, we would just say keep the minus sign because it's an odd exponent out there, and we would still do 3 to the second to the third, which is 3 to the sixth. And if you punch that in a calculator, you get 729. Okay, and let me just show you how you could do this with the calculator while we're at it. I type parentheses minus 3 squared using the square key, and then raised to the power, third power, and there's the -729. Notice I carefully typed it just the way it appears on the paper. Okay? But the reason it's negative is because you have a negative value to an odd power. So really what you're looking at here is 3 factors that are negative. And when you have the pair, you get cancellation of the minus sign. With an odd exponent, there's one minus sign left over. It doesn't have another minus sign to cancel it. Okay? So now that I've talked about that one for an hour, this should go faster. It's a negative to an odd power again. So we'll keep the minus sign. And 4 to the third power is 64. And y to the fifth to the third is y to the 15th. All right. I'll go back and make a loop around that. Back to the top of the paper. Coefficient gets raised to the third power. 3 to the third is 27. Y squared to the third. We multiply the exponents, you get y to the sixth. And this works just like an x. This is going to be 3 to the power 2 times 4 is 8. And 3 to the 8th power, we'll use a calculator for that. 3 raised to the 8th power, big number, 65, 61. 65, 61. Here's a negative number to an even power. Since it's an even power, if we wrote this out 4 times, every minus sign would have another minus sign to cancel it. So we get a positive answer. So this will just be 3 to the 8th again. I can vanish the minus sign right there because of my knowledge that the even power kills it. And then what did we say 3 to the 8th was a moment ago? 6,561. And last thing on this page, There's a negative number, but it's to an even power again, so we make a positive answer, and that's going to be 49, k to the 6th, and that's the end of page 3. Thanks for watching.